You want to say everyone? I'm Valentine here. What is up, everybody? I'm Valentine here. Please excuse the mess. It's not that damn bad. Relax. Relax. It's just a hairbrush and a towel. I think y'all will survive. It's just me literally coming to chat on the channel Elmo's World because me. I was just gonna talk about how I keep fucking up my budget. I keep accidentally, so we have this thing where you look at pay stubs and you see how much you're getting paid. I looked at what I was getting paid before taxes and it was like over $1,000 and I was like, oh my god, I'm so hyped. Like, this is so good. I'm gonna get my heat press because I'm working on this brand right now. Excuse me, which this is one of the hats. And I have a couple other hats, which I can actually show you them. So, various, well, that one is falling. Excuse myself. Oh my god. I've got to buy new socks. They're old, just excuse me. But anyways, these are the hats so far. For the brand, I made all of these myself. Not the like actual hat, but I've decorated them all myself. This one is really nice. And this one as well. So these are all hand painted by yours truly. And this is like my brand, right? So I've been wanting to do this for a little minute. Not a little minute. I actually wanted to have like clothing brands for a long time. But I'm trying to buy a heat press. So I asked God, I was like, God, can I please have like an extra $100 so I can get a heat press? I'm gonna be helping my friend's food truck out next week. I helped them out this weekend. And then I have this 401k check. I didn't even know I had a 401k at my old job. And that's coming through, so it's a little bit on there. It's not like $1,000, like a little bit over $100. My check is under $1,000. I'll just keep it like that. I'll just say it like that. My check after 2 weeks is still under $1,000. It's like $855 currently, and I'm like, no, the taxes took all my Not all of it though. I'm blessed, definitely blessed. I need to find a place to live next year. I really want to have my own studio at least. And as I'm over here thinking, I'm like, oh my god, like I have to figure out how to like really make this happen. And I've just been thinking about how like, I'm like, okay, maybe I should get another job, like a serving job, even if it's part-time and even if it's only like maybe you know what, actually, yeah, maybe I should just do it 2 or 3 days out the week. Because there's this place, it's like a Korean place, and it's like, I applied there before my phone was off. Oh my god, I've been struggling. I applied there before my phone was off at the time. I'm guessing that they either tried to call me and I didn't hear them because my phone was off, or they just didn't want me at that time, but maybe they need some help. I literally can speak Korean. So, and by the way, can't do my taxes. That's what I always say. I'm like, I can't do my taxes in Korean, but I can speak it a little bit. So I'm like, yes, I do definitely want to try to. It would be nice to work somewhere, just to continue to work at places that are developing me in some area that's going to help me in the future. I also really want to start getting into the studio, but I still have my own computer right now. So I've had times where I didn't have a computer. Of course, I didn't have a computer, growing up. I didn't have my own MacBook specifically because that has GarageBand, which is what I'm currently still using. There have been times where I didn't have that. There were times where, I didn't have access to get the, the free YouTube beats and use those until I can pay for them. And currently I still can't like buy all the leases that I want. But I feel like even me just learning how to record for myself, how to mix for myself, maybe God just wants me to like become my own personal like master of self of when it comes to like music and stuff. Because I have really been, finessing it, doing the best I can, kind of just, and I've made some great, fucking lovely ass songs, but I know that I can still continue to better. I know that the more that I do, the better I'll become, and I want to become like so good that it's like, oh shit, like it's undeniable. I know that that's within my future, and I also know that it's gonna take a lot of fucking effort. One of the things that always inspired me about BTS was that, please excuse all the hair that's coming off. Stop being anxious, I'm gonna relax. What's it called? One of the things that's always inspired me about BTS, I remember when I was watching them when I was in middle school, And there would be times where they were saying how like we literally only got 3 hours of sleep. And then we had to go home and shower and we literally didn't sleep. Like we only had this much time, and they'd be crying. And I know this is like, damn, like they were crying. But I'm like, they'd be crying, you know, they'd be like, damn, like I'm tired as fuck. And I admired that so fucking much. I was like, oh my God, they're working so hard. Like, that is cool as fuck. I always thought that shit was so cool. And they're always working. They're always doing some shit. Like, they're always on something, doing something. I've always thought that shit was so cool. And like, even as I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my God, how do I do this? How do I become that? How do I... And I'm like, you know what? It's gonna take me like, I have to just do it. And it's like, it's not just do it. Like, thankfully, I have the energy today. The past couple weeks, it's been like, I call it cocooning, where like, it's literally, I have certain theories and things that I need to like fucking write down because they're literally my theories and I don't want someone else to like steal it or something like that. But I have this thing that I call cocooning, where it's like, you're going to be butterflying at some point. Like, you're going to get to a point where you're ready to come out the shell. But there comes a point where you literally need to just rest and be within yourself and just be like, cocooning mode. Like, you need your rest, you need to hide. And you will become the butterfly. You will get out of that stage, but it's a stage. It's like truly like we have these cycles. And there was this thing Teal Swan made a while back talking about like the feminine cycles, or like you literally have a cycle. Like you'll have a winter week, a fall week, a spring week, and a summer week. And I really like that way of thinking. I see it within myself that it happens. So I think I'm in a summer again right now, after being in a bit of a, you know, spring, and I've had my winter and fall for this month already. So I'm sure that it will go in its own cycle again. And at the same time, I'm trying to evolve my cycle. So I want myself to evolve to the point where no matter the stage I'm in, I still figure out a way to continue to progress forward even within that stage, for the things that I want, the things I want to accomplish, the things I want to bring towards myself. For example, if I want someone who is a mentor for me with YouTube, I need to show that person I'm actually posting. I'm actually posting and maximizing things. I'm fucking editing. I want to, if I really want to be the greatest person that I see myself becoming, then I have to try. I have to really, really, truly try and know within my heart of hearts that I absolutely gave everything that I could, my all. And when you're like worried or you're stressed or you're anxious, it's like, how can I give this my all when, what if I lose it? What if I lose it? Like, what if I give this my all for a year and I still don't make anything? I still have 75 subscribers. It would break my heart. But what if things got better? Like, what if just because I gave my all, maybe if I still had 75 subscribers, what if everything around me changed for the better? You know, and I think I just need to give my all anyway, regardless, because then I'll at least know that everything that was going on with God's plan, and I still pushed the rock. La roca en como vivo, I still did what God asked of me. So yeah, I guess message of the day, maybe we need to try anyways, despite the fear, despite the scariness. Maybe we still just need to try. I gotta go though, because I'm gonna have to edit this. I still need to make a song, do all these other things, and try to exercise. So, love y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.